My name is Renaldo Mckinney. The person that I chose for my informative speech is Jeanette Rankin. I will inform you guys today on the key points of Jeanette Rankin's life and what she did to make a change in the world for women today. Okay, I believe it takes hard work and courage to become the first woman to be elected in the United States House of Representatives. Jeanette Rankin was the first woman to accomplish that achievement. Rankin served two terms in the United States House of Representatives. While in office, she didn't let anyone vote affect what she believed in, and that was to stop war and women's rights to vote. Rankin's belief was to change what was best for women and what rights for the American people. Rankin was the first woman to serve in the U.S. Congress. She was an advocate for women's rights to vote and fought to stop war. Jeanette Rankin was the first woman elected to the U.S. Congress. Rankin was elected in 1916. She served her first term in 1917 through 1919. During her term, she became a founder, member, and leader in a women's suffrage. She is also known for voting against war, World War I, which led to question if women were capable of voting. Voting against the war caused her to lose popularity before her next election. Rankin then helped pass the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote. The 19th Amendment wasn't passed until Rankin was out of office. The 19th Amendment today is still in effect. Between the terms, she began fighting to stop war. She moved to Georgia, but also had a home in Montana. Rankin, she then worked with several peace organizations. For instance, one, the Women's International League of Peace and Freedom, the Women's Peace Union, the National Council for the Prevention of War. Rankin served a second term. She ran for a second term in office. She was elected in 1940. She ran for the second term because the body count for men was continuing to increase due to war. She had to step in and do something. She was the only one that voted against World War II. During this term, she was absent for 80% of her House votes. After Rankin's second term, she continued to fight to stop war. She believed that every man should be at home instead of out fighting war. She did marches, represent for what she believed in. She even considered running a third term before she passed away. Jeanette Rankin was the first woman to elect in the U.S. Congress. She served two terms, one starting in 1917 through 1940. During her term, she was known as voting against World War I and World War II. During her 20-year-plus break from office, she focused on stopping the war. She was against the war and wasn't afraid to vote for what she believed in. Jeanette Rankin was an advocate for women so they can have equal opportunity for voting. She opened many doors so women can be treated equally. She made it possible for Hillary Clinton to run for president. If Jeanette Rankin wasn't the voice for women in the 1900s, what would the world be like today with just men voting? And that's my informative speech on Jeanette Rankin.